Wake Up with Jim and Saab is exclusively on Spotify.
If you want to start your own podcast, check out anchor.fm. And if you like the podcast, make sure to follow on Spotify.
Also, share your stories
And
tag us on at Wake Up with Jim and Saab on Instagram and at ano ba?
Di ko alam.
Anyway, ito na yung show.
Welcome to Wake Up with Jim and Saab podcast.
We are Jim and Saab, and this is a podcast where we try to make sense of what's happening with the country.
Ugh. If you are like us and for mental health purposes, you stay away from social media because it just sucks you in. I personally have been a victim of doom scrolling, especially at night.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't go to sleep because it's like, what? Huh?
Yeah.
Huh? Ano?
Yeah.
Over and over.
And ano kasi, you really need, nakakatawa, you're never satisfied with just the headlines.
Yeah.
You find out who's this person, you find out who's this person,
Yes.
blah, 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 whatever. All
So
these
this is the period of the window of time where we will check the news with you guys and discuss it.
Yeah. So just to let you know, we do this every Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
It's called What the
Sprack?
What the Sprack
What the
Wednesdays.
Ano ba? There's no real
I think it's
thing,
What the Sprack
I think it's
Wednesdays. I like it.
What the Sprack? So
What the-
WTS.
What
Or
the,
or D. What the? What the Sprack? What WTS? It changes every Wednesday. Basta every Wednesday
Yeah.
siya.
So
okay?
we yeah. So here are the latest headlines.
Okay.
I personally haven't
Let's open up the
consumed
news.
any news in the past ilang days.
Okay. Well, awful news. Comelec dismissed Marcos Jr.'s disqualification case. It's like, pretends to be shocked.
I am shocked, honestly.
Are you though?
I really thought
After
na,
what they did with Rowena Guanzon.
I thought there was hope eh. I thought na hindi na talaga to. I mean, hindi na to makakalusot. Parang imposible na. Parang bastusan na. Like
Yun
parang
nga eh. But
what I did hear is that the reason why kasi I think last What the Sprack episode, we said na why is the Comelec helping? Parang why is the Comelec just not shutting this down if Duterte is, trying to make Marcos lose? Diba? Diba? Yun yung confusing. Kasi parang if
that's not the case though, because nga I was thinking the same thing. Na parang Rodrigo Duterte has been vocal about not being for Marcos Jr., right? But the thing is, if Marcos Jr. wins, then Sara Duterte would be in power rin. Parang kasi the theory of what would happen is put him in power, then disqualify him, so Sara Duterte becomes president.
That's where I was heading.
Sorry.
No. ...
Anyway, so
Yeah. So yun yung theory. Na,
because Duterte appointed yung ibang commissioners sa Comelec, right?
basically, the whole Comelec, the Supreme Court is controlled by Duterte. So, kaya it's so easy eh. If you wanted him disqualified, he would have been disqualified. So, and the thing is, if he is disqualified now, then VP Lenny wins, then we are saved. But, yeah, I guess that's the long game.
Yeah.
Yun yung plano nila. Surprisingly, itong mga gangsta na to, may pagka-house of cards pa rin, no?
Oo nga eh. It was junked for quote-unquote lack of merit.
So, you mentioned nga eh, na nung Twitter nagkaroon ng parang, wag na tayo magbayad ng ITR.
Exactly. Maraming mga nagsasabi nun na parang, here's a tweet from Ira Sarmiento. Comelec Commissioner Ferolino wrote in the decision dismissing the DQ case against Bongbong Marcos, the failure to file tax returns is not inherently wrong in the absence of a law punishing it. Sabi ni Ira, tanga, you just gave the Filipino people a free pass not to file their taxes.
What? That's what the committee said?
It's in the dismissal. The failure to file tax returns is not inherently wrong in the absence of a law punishing it.
So there's no law punishing ITR failure to...
I thought there was a law.
Yeah.
What?
Nakakatawa nga. Like, ako nga, like, I mean, I know what it is to close a business. And even closing a business, ang daming penalties, ang daming requirements. So parang, huh?
I can't believe I'm reading it. Like she actually said that. Huh?
Baka
Pero parang nakita ko parang may mga tweets yung Comelec. Some people from the Comelec, from what I know, si James Jimenez, si Jab Jimenez, who is very vocal on Twitter, he was replying to this and saying, parang dinedebunk niya, but then may mga follow-up questions na hindi naman niya sinasagot. I think we just need clarity on this.
Nakakatawa, no? Parang I imagine talaga our Comelec, like, I can imagine right now, in this moment, what they're doing is they're probably in a Toyota and then their driver is doing that. They are probably at IKEA.
You think?
Siguro. Parang ano ba? It's a Wednesday. 2 p.m. Wala tayo. Ano natin gawin? Uy, wala. Bili tayo ng ano? Bili tayo sofa.
Bili tayong pegboard. Labo. Bili tayong pegboard para makita natin yung mga documents na hindi natin binabasa. Kaya tayo nililate eh. Bayan? Meron bang timer dito? May clock ba? May clock kayo sa IKEA? Wala? Okay, sige. Malate na lang po ako ng mga 3 weeks or more.
You know what? I think another thing they might... For sure, one of them is probably playing basketball.
You
Sama
think?
yung mga barkada niya.
Like, how old do you think these people are?
I think, yung tipong naka-knee-pads. Ay,
Yeah.
di ba? Tapos parang bababa siya sa Prado.
Pasa!
Pare, may tumatawag sa'yo, pare.
Kunin mo sa pocket ko. Oo. Yung wallet ko.
Tapos after, let's say, after pag-break from the game, pare, madi-disqualify ba? Di ko alam, pare.
Ano bang stats ngayon ng Wizards? Charot, sobrang I don't know. I'm not into
Galing ni
basketball.
Jordan, no?
Anyway,
Okay.
our point
So
is...
that is our Comelec, FYI. If
In
you
our
don't know
heads-
anything about the Philippines, we just gave you a rundown of... baka
We're generalizing.
Baka we're generalizing. Titirahin na naman ako ng hindi yung government. Ano yun? What did I say?
No, you said parang the government... ano ba?
Basta parang I kept saying na the government, and then they said...
Yeah, because there are some good people in government.
Of course. Pero obviously, we're not talking about the people who are... Like, of course.
No, I understand you because it's like saying men are trash and then some people saying not all men. So it's like, you get what we're saying, right?
Yes.
Don't be a not all menner. Like, you understand what we're saying.
Yeah.
I mean, the government has fucked us in the ass. Or, I don't want to say that.
Ass
I'm sorry.
her?
No. Sorry, nambulol ako kasi I didn't want to say that. But it's true.
Okay.
Anyway, moving on na ba tayo?
Yes.
What can we do about this though? I think
Push lang kay VP. Push lang ng push.
yes.
Keep pushing for VP.
And also, I don't think it hurts to keep questioning this, even if it's on social media. I think it would help to not let this die down. Kasi
Sabi nga
parang-
ni Senator Risa, di ba, in our episode with her, sinabi niya na, I don't know, pero sabi niya nga na, nararamdaman naman talaga daw nila. Nararamdaman
yung
naman,
pushback.
Nararamdaman naman ng mga politicians yung
Pressure, yung pressure.
The pressure, the anger. But of course, the problem is the ones that are in most power ay yun siguro yung mga naka 82-10 pa rin.
Don't be an 82-10 canceller.
Why? No, I mean, parang...
Ano na nga yung 82-10
kasi
yung sobrang liit?
yung naka 82-10 sila, pero yung buong entourage nila siguro naka iPhone 15 Max.
Get with the program.
Ganun malaki yung iPad, yung mga iPhone nila. Siguro, the head of our Comelec siguro parang, they probably answer their calls with an iPad. Ganong type na, hello pare.
Yung tayo. That's a funny visual. Okay. Yeah. So,
What's next?
our next headline is, pretends to be shocked. El Shaddai endorses Marcos Jr. and Sarah tandem. So the Catholic charismatic group El Shaddai, with over 8 million members, on Saturday endorsed the presidential and vice presidential bid, respectively, of former Senator Ferdinand Marcos Jr. and Davao City Mayor Sara Duterte Carpio.
I'm sorry to sound very stupid, NNF. Please forgive me. Ang El Shaddai ba? Yun ba yung si Brad Pitt?
Brad Pitt is not an actual religious leader.
Yeah,
He's a comic.
He makes fun of... Yun yung
But
Amen
he's,
alien.
if I'm not mistaken, he is Marcos Jr.
Whoa!
Yes.
Really?
So he is for all the laughs he gave us back then when we were in grade school. He is like,
Oh, to all the kids,
What
if you're not familiar with Broad Pete.
Broad Pete.
Sorry.
Broad. B-R-O-D. Broad. Brother Pete.
Okay, Broad Pete. He was like, I didn't get the humor before. Hindi ko gets eh. Like, they were just doing alien.
Alien instead of amen.
Everyone
Alien. I remember I was in
Grabe,
fourth grade.
ibang-iba talaga ang Ateneo, yung Ateneo ko.
Uh-huh.
Yung Ateneo ko talaga lahat mga, putay na mo, alien! Ganon. Ganon yung Ateneo ko. Hindi siya parang, dude. Yung Ateneo ko is, tang ino mo, alien, tang ino mo.
I think I would prefer dude over that.
Sakit, alien.
Sakit. But anyway, so si Brad Pitt nga, no, ano nga yung, ang dating daan.
Yeah, yun yung dinuloko niya.
Now I don't remember which one is right. It's a spoof of ang dating doon. Hindi ko alam.
Most likely ang dating daan yung spin-spoof nila. Doesn't make sense na ang dating doon. Yung dating doon yung joke siguro. Produ.
Hindi ko naman alala.
Naman may
Hindi pa ata.
Problema, hindi pa ata pinapanang si Produ eh. Happy birthday pala to Produ.
Hey, happy birthday, Produ.
Okay.
Wait, so sasabihin ko nga. So, our Bishop Teodoro Bacani, says that the endorsement na ginawa ni Velarde, etong si El Shaddai leader, does not represent El Shaddai as a whole. So,
Wait,
Bishop,
what is... Sorry, again, what is El Shaddai?
It's a religious group.
So why is the bishop, the Catholic bishop?
Bishop Teodoro Bacani, spiritual advisor of the Catholic charismatic group El Shaddai. What does Catholic charismatic group mean?
So El Shaddai rin tong dude na to.
On Monday, slammed its leader and founder, Brother Mike Velarde, for his endorsement of presidential candidate Marcos Jr., calling it completely wrong move. Sabi niya, how can you endorse a person like Bongbong Marcos who has been untruthful in his statements regarding himself? Marcos Jr. has not shown any repentance nor apologized for the whole Marcos, Imelda, and the family.
So this guy is not pala from the Catholic Church. Tama, right?
It is. He is.
Bakit siya why does he say na it doesn't represent all of us? Hindi naman siya El Shaddai.
And, El Shaddai rin pala siya. But ang El Shaddai nga is a Catholic charismatic group. So El Shaddai therefore is part of the Catholic.
They're not part of the Roman Catholic.
I don't know these factions.
Well,
okay?
again, if you're listening to this, I just like to reiterate, ganito naman talaga pag magkukwento ka ng mga news. Hindi ka naman pwedeng parang, tayo na mali ka, wrong facts.
Wrong facts.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, I guess we learned nothing.
Yes, we learned nothing. Just that, ewan ko, parang for me kasi, from what I understand about, any religion that is, anyway, organized religion for me is just questionable most of the time.
Yeah.
So, they ask for a lot of money from their patrons. And so I wouldn't be surprised if they will endorse someone who's got a lot of money.
Have you seen Spotlight?
The forum and Jessica Soho interviews, which Marcos Jr. did not attend. May mga nag-tweet at Pinky Web of CNN, parang pakigalaw ang baso. And then she replied.
What does that mean?
Parang that means parang paramdam ka naman.
Bakit?
Kasi sa parang seance, like Ouija board, pakigalawang baso. I think that's what it's from. Am I wrong? That's what I understand it.
Bakit pa kanina? She's
as.
hosting, di ba?
Because wala pang ina-announce yung CNN about it. Na para, matagal na tong tweet na to.
Okay, okay.
And then just recently, she tweeted, parang ginagalaw ko na ang baso.
Okay.
Feb 27, debates. And then, again, hindi rin naman siya sisipot, yung Marcos Jr.
So he has not attended any debates.
He attended the SMNI debate, which happened yesterday. I didn't bother watching. That's a debate, that's the network that's owned by Kiboloy.
Laugh trip.
So lahat nung iba hindi nag-attend except si Cagliodi and Norberto, the other candidates, but the leading candidates did not attend.
So the only debate that Marcos Jr. has joined is the one hosted by the network of a serial priest rapist.
Yes.
A rapist. How do you say it? Because it sounds like he's raping priest.
Rapist priest.
Rapist priest.
Yes, wanted by the FBI.
Wanted by the FBI, Kiboloy.
Kiboloy. But ito, sabi, yung
CNN, this is our audition. Real.
ito yung mga notable stuff, okay? Yung SMNI, they claimed that Marcos Jr. is an economist. Pero hindi nga siya nag-graduate, diba? So parang siya naging economist. Lalo na may mga naglabas ng resibo na he failed his economy class.
Oh my God.
So, ayan.
Ang labo.
Marcos Jr. parang ginagaya yung sagot ni Cagliodi. Also parang spoon-fed na ng questions beforehand. I wouldn't be surprised. Right?
Sino si Cagliodi?
Cagliodi is yung presidential bet. And ano na siya, from the labor workers union.
Okay.
He's got very good platforms, I have to say. But you know, bless him because medyo natameme ata si Marcos Jr. sa kanya. Parang I think they have debated before, if I'm not mistaken. Just haven't seen it, but I've read about it.
Okay.
Here are some notable tweets by Christopher Pashon. Let's agree that this SMNI presidential debate isn't a debate. A presidential debate puts forward arguments for and against clearly and structurally. This is just panelists making it appear they're grilling those in the podium and nodding at each other. Parang thesis panel pero pretend.
Laugh trip.
Apparently, so si Cagliodi has been very vocal about being anti-Marcos, super duper. So when he said yes to the debate, when mostly everyone else said no, everyone got so excited. This was trending on Twitter yesterday. And, shock naman kayo sabihin ko, may sabihin dapat ako eh. I should be writing these down. Okay, while I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna read more of the tweets. Maroon Tito said, they pitched the SMNI debate to heavily favor Marcos Jr., knowing the other candidates will decline. This was a move to clear Marcos Jr. as the sole candidate who always declined. Di nila na-foresee yung Cagliodi move.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, ano yung nangyari pala kay Saturn rising?
Sino yun?
Si Saturn ascending?
Jupiter ascending?
Yung yung Senate, yung biglang naging mocha.
Si Michelle Gumabaw?
Hindi. Biglang naging isko, tapos she was pro EJK na.
Bakit Saturn?
Saturn, yun yung name niya, diba? Saturn rising?
De, ano ka ba? Who are we thinking about? What's her name? I voted for her.
Paano naman Saturn rising.
Hindi Saturn. Ano ka ba?
Samira. Samira Gumabaw.
Gagawin. Samira rising.
Wala siyang kinalaman dyan.
Samira Gutok.
Wala siyang kinalaman dyan.
Wala na siyang kinalaman.
Wala lang. I just wanted to put it.
You just remembered her.
I just wanted to make the joke.
Okay.
And
Well,
because I want to watch Jupiter Ascending because I was reading the solar system book.
Okay ba yun?
I know it's bad, but na-interest lang ako sa planet. So
Sa solar system book ni Vito.
Sa book.
All right. Well, before anything, I think we have to talk about the motherfucker stay at home of the week. Once again, we're talking about him, si quote-unquote Direk.
siya na naman.
Hindi yon. Yung isa, yung si Daryl Yap.
Yan yung hindi ko ala. Yan yung isa pang quote-unquote direct.
Yes.
Ay, nakakatawa eh. Parang we've done a bunch of like live streams and stuff. Tapos ang dami mga nagsasabi, ala Daryl Yap. Parang gano'n. Tapos even yung mga linya-linya posts namin, ang daming mga nanggagago dyan. I have no idea what's going on with that guy.
So he's the one nga who did the video of yung si Len, yung kape.
Yeah, yung corny.
Yung corny. Ugh. And then ngayon, meron din silang ginawang video with Senator Amy Marcos, again, with the message, anyone who claims to work 18 hours a day is either lying or stupid.
Ayun pala yun.
So, ang dami nagalit kasi it's like the doctors, the frontliners, a lot of people.
Amy Marcos said that on a video?
I think it was a quote that I don't think it was Amy Marcos who said it. Right? Yeah. But it's in the video that they made together.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Pradu is noting that FYI, the Daryl Yap is technically a director kasi meron siyang movies like Joeable.
Okay.
May movie pa nga siya na si Sharon Cuneta yung bida. Okay.
Critically acclaimed director.
But
Daryl Yap.
He has this, I don't even want to give him any more promotion. Because if you haven't heard of him, good for you. Because it gets my blood boiling. I don't like admitting that, but it's true. Because it's like, how can somebody be so, I'll say it, stupid?
Yeah.
Diba?
So ano yung what did he respond to the whole?
Ewan ko, pero ang maganda, I super love. So si spokesperson ni Marcos Jr. Have you seen this? Hindi nga, every time I want to show you something, I stop myself kasi nga parang, it's a political thing. I'll wait for Wednesday because Jim has to reserve like his anger. So there's this video na it's a broadcaster, si Carmina, from what radio show is this? What am I talking about?
It doesn't matter.
Anyway, so he was explaining why hindi rin naman sila makaka-attend ng mga debates, mga forums. He was saying something about we are 21 days behind schedule because of the COVID thing that happened, whatever. So we have to move stuff around, blah, 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 and we have to finish the commitments, blah, 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 blah. And then sobrang power ni Carmina. She says, oh my gosh, I can't even deliver it as well as she did. But it was without doing a hair flip, it was a hair flip moment. Na she said it, I'm gonna try my best, okay?
I'm excited
To deliver it. She's, oh my God, I'm gonna fuck it up. But she said something to the effect na, well, I can almost hear the other party replying to you that maybe if you worked more than 18 hours a day. Gets?
Yeah.
Well, obviously I didn't deliver it as well, but she said it like that. Na parang, try nyo kaya mag-work ng more than 18 hours a day. Or 18 hours at least. Then you would be finishing your commitments.
Yes.
Sobrang flop mo. Ba't di ka nabilib dun?
Kasi, nawala ako
Galit na galit ako.
Ang tagal kasi ng setup eh. Medyo na-lost ako.
Okay, anyway.
So, a radio news host.
She said, maybe you should consider working 18-hour days.
Okay.
You should watch the video, I guess.
And then, what did the guy say?
Wala, the video cut there.
Wait.
I mean, the video cut there from the one that
The
was...
clip?
Yeah, from the clip.
Okay.
Anyway. Moving on. Sobrang nakakairita.
Bakit?
Sobrang binild up ko tapos walang reaction.
Hindi kasi I thought it would be like
That's such a good...
It is a good
It's a good burn.
Hindi, pero sana kasi if it's a burn, it has to be a direct correlation to the burnan.
It is a direct
Hindi,
correlation.
sana as opposed to kasi the issue is not about working 18 hours a day. It's about sana she went straight to about kasi they were talking about schedules and then she said
That's it because it had just come out, this whole issue. So she said na parang maybe if you work 18-hour days, then you would be able to do your commitments.
Okay. Sus.
What did you... I think we're gonna edit out that whole part.
Hindi, nalost lang ako dun
Okay.
nalost kasi ako dun sa nalost ako sa setup.
Okay, anyway, there's this thing na trending rin about I hate, it's all freaking Marcos news. But unfortunately, we haven't heard from this guy in a long time and we're hearing about him again. Si anak ni Marcos Jr.
This is
You saw
what I
that?
saw.
You saw
Ito
that?
yung nakakagago.
Annoying talaga.
Where was he on?
Thinking Pinoy, which is a super pro...
Mocha Uson thing, di ba?
Yeah, pro... Strange kasi ang alam ko from Thinking Pinoy is super pro Duterte siya. So I guess because pro Duterte ka, you are pro Sara Duterte, hence you are pro Marcos.
I have no idea.
I don't know. But ayun, I don't know what the context is here, but he just says, Teka, ano ba yung DH na yan? Ano ba yan? Hindi mo ba narinig yun?
Yeah.
That's exactly what he
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Teka, ano ba yung DH?
Oo nga eh.
Ano ba yung DH na yan?
Di ba what's that DH?
What is that? Hindi naman ata. He said, ano ba yung DH na yan?
Oh my God.
And then sabi ni Tingay Pinoy, domestic helper.
Oh my
It's just
God.
annoying. It's just, I don't know.
Guys, if you're still undecided or if you don't think that your vote matters, just imagine this, guys. That would be the son of the president. That idiot, I'm sorry.
It's true though.
Yeah. Well, he voted for two people. And that's the one job you've got to do.
Yeah.
That spoiled brat will have so much power.
Yeah. To be,
That's like the scariest thing. It's like giving a gun to a drunk baby.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not kasi familiar with what they were talking about. Pero feeling ko, you know how context clues work, right? Like, if you're playing a video game and somebody says DH, probably means something else, diba? Or something, I don't know. But if you're talking about, they were probably, I don't know what they were talking about.
Honestly, the
Here's a direct quote.
Oh.
First of all, ano ba yung sabihin ng DH? Ano ba yan? So, parang, sa akin lang, it's so annoying pa how you asked it. And then, are we nitpicking? There's so much arrogance in it.
Yeah, the save kasi for, you know why? The problem is, it just shows the kid's character. Now, one, he's a brat. No? Kasi if there was a little sense of humility, he could have easily said, and parang for all your money, you can't fucking train these kids to be, to become public figures.
Yeah, to be charismatic.
To at least say, sorry, excuse me?
Diplomatic.
Kahit
yes.
ganun, like,
Parang,
excuse me, sorry,
yeah,
I
parang,
or kuwari, sorry, hindi ko na.
Sorry, with DH,
You mean, are we referring to Desperate Housewives? Diba, parang, this show, like, because I have,
and then something like, of course, I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
diba?
sobra.
And then ang end, parang, it's just so, okay, if you feel like everyone's being so hard on him, whatever, please, I implore you to watch that video of him after he shades two circles.
Yeah.
Okay? Because you will see in that video na he's like, what? Huh? Parang, naiinis siya na parang, and then he actually makes the sound, rolls his eyes, and then goes back to his seat or whatever. He goes He does that.
He does that. Like,
And I could not believe it. For everyone who hasn't seen it, we're gonna pull up that clip, post it on our Facebook group on Wake Up with Jim and Sab. Because Grabe.
that's really where my, and the funny
parang
thing,
ako, kupal talaga tong batang to.
ito yung the funny thing is,
Brought up by kupal people.
yeah. You know what? So when the VP race was happening, I remember like one of our former acquaintances, started fighting people who were parang making fun of him. Saying he's just a kid.
Yeah.
Again, can we just please look at the Robredo sisters and please compare? They have the same level of expectations towards them. Even worse, because alam naman natin tong putang inang misogynistic country na to, na babae, they have to be perfect, kung hindi, flop.
Bawal magmura.
Oh, pero ito si 2 shades, si 2 votes, okay lang yan. They have the same level of expectations. But they constantly deliver. They're humble, diba? And that's what is expected of you. You're putting you can opt naman not to be in the limelight.
Most importantly,
You cannot join the rallies.
Most importantly, these 3 girls are not running for office.
Oo nga pala, tatakbo pala to.
Sandra Marcos, kung hindi ka tatakbo for office, okay, parang, yeah, okay, but
He's running for what?
yeah, so, who knows, somewhere, for sure, it's in Ilocos.
Councilor, ganun, vice mayor na naman.
Ay,
Dude, I want to be vice mayor.
dude, when you're a vice mayor, can you DJ? Is that okay? Kasi I can't let go of my passion. So when I'm vice mayoring, can I remix that into being a DJ? Kasi
Ate, can you call Zed? Can you call Zed's manager?
you can't.
Ate, I want my theme for the campaign to be like Euphoria. I want to be like Nate. Like, I want to be a smart Nate.
Oh my God. Worst Lodi. Okay, anyway. Let's end on a good note.
Wow. My heart is drained. That's
I was supposed to bring up the whole Kanye West thing, by the way. Pero that's for another time because I don't think that's ending anytime soon. And I've been sucked into that and I have officially said I'm done. I'm done. Anyway.
I do know that Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston are friends again.
Really?
Yeah?
I haven't read that.
I don't know where I saw that.
Alam ko nag-reading sila for something like months ago.
Oh, ito. Just so that I know na baka na gulpi kayo with the bad news. Pero please, can you please follow us and watch Yellow Jackets and not be able to sleep properly? Such a fun show. I miss having these weekly crazy shows. So, para lang may mabigay, may ma-contribute lang ako dito because kayo naman yung nag-prepare. Pero yun, please watch Yellow Jackets and Station 11. They're the best shows of last year.
Yeah. And we're up to date on Euphoria and do not be like me.
I think Sandro Marcos is also updated before you.
Okay. So we're gonna end on a good note. It was an amazing #Pink Sunday, the People's Proclamation rally at Quezon Memorial Circle, and it was parang more than 20,000 people went, and Mom went, and she actually spoke rin. So that makes me really proud because a lot of our pod kids tagged me rin, and that was a really nice thing to see. And ibang-iba yung crowd dun sa oh my gosh, nakita mo si Tony Gonzaga? Oh my gosh, nakita mo si Tony Gonzaga singing Katy Perry's Roar.
Oh God.
You're gonna, and then with dance steps. And she was doing that like it's like I had to stop it because the cringe was not worth it.
Oh my God.
Ibang-iba dun sa mga the crowd that went there. Sadly, they went there because they were promised some stuff. because nag-aagawan sila sa mga boxes and, stealing what should have been shared, I guess. But that's what happens when you prey on people's poverty and desperation.
What is the Marcos Jr. Parang if there's a concert, ano yung headliners of the Marcos Jr.?
Unity.
So the band. So Tony G.
Brad Pitt.
The Nun. Brad Pitt.
Alien. Unity. Alien. Unity.
So we have Brad Pitt. We have Tony G. Roar. Diba? She is the...
Tony Perry.
She is the...
No, I'm sorry. No. She's not Katy Perry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, she's the heroin-infused version of Katy Perry. That's still good compared to her.
No, why would you say that?
Why? She is the... Okay, so we have Tony G. We have Nyoy Vellante. No? Si Nyoy Vellante is...
Jimmy Bondok.
Jimmy Bondok.
Grabe!
Hindi pala Nyoy. Sorry, Nyoy.
Grabe!
Sorry, Nyoy. Sorry. Paulo S. Diba?
Paulo?
Paano naman Can you list down ano yung mga bands natin for this mega concert? Live at...
I wouldn't be surprised if si MYMP guy.
Live at... si Mary Grace.
Si Blackface.
Mary Grace ba? Ano yung...
Mary
Contis. Live at Contis.
Ang dami bang mga...
The Coachella for Unity.
Unichella.
Starring Tony Gonzaga.
Paul. Direct. Paul Soriano. Daryl Yap. The
motherfucker stay at home.
Yung gumaya kay Angelica Panganiban.
Sino ba? Saturn Rising.
Ano ka ba? Isko ngayon.
Isko pala. Isko Moreno.
Might as well, right? Anyway,
we're
gonna go because we have another episode to record, Jim.
Ay, shucks. Okay.
We've got Vita's school. Another, you know what? One more. Sorry. Ito pa pala. Super great thing that happened is there was a commitment ceremony for the LGBTQIA community. A lot of LGBTQIA couples were parang nag-exchange na ng vows, commitment ceremony, beautiful photos, and they were walking down the aisle together, and it was so nice to see. QC, led by Mayor Joy Belmonte, in fairness, the character development, in fairness.
Grabe yung mga twists.
Yeah, grabe yung, parang what they wanted is to make, parang to be very open na we are a gender-fair city and this community is to be treated with equality and respect. Parang yun yung gusto nilang, parang, okay, if you're not gonna legalize it, we're still gonna do this.
Wow, that's awesome.
It's very symbolic and it was a great thing.
Wow, in fairness. And
it's a step towards...
Nakakatawa kasi yung lumalabas dun sa feed ko is Bistik ba ulit? Who's yung tumatakbo na naman for QC?
Huh?
I think it's Bistik or Mike Defensor or something.
Mike Defensor.
Siya yung tatakbo for QC mayor.
Si ABS-CBN councilor.
And the guy's always everywhere and not doing shit. Yeah?
Like, nakakainis yung mga ganun na parang alam yung name nila pero parang
he's like a stapler sa office warehouse na alam mo yun, parang alam mo yung mga stapler na manipis, na mapayat, na isang banat lang wala na. He's that.
Okay. Well, the presidential survey came out by Pulse Asia, and it's not great. The numbers aren't great, but what I can say is that some people are going down, some people are going up, and a reminder that back in 2016, around this time, Leni Robredo was number 3 for vice president, and she won.
What are the numbers now?
Numbers now, 60% si Marcos Jr. and then 16% si VP. Something like that. But I don't believe in those things, honestly.
Yeah, how are they getting that shit?
I don't know, because in my 33 years of existence, I've never been asked by any of these
Sana
surveys.
nga like if there's
And no one I know has been asked.
if there's a podcast
No one I know
who
knows
actually
no one.
works for any of these things, can you please enlighten us? Like, I would really like to know. Kasi
Parang pa-join naman dyan. Diba?
I'd like to know. Like, I have never met a single person who has been surveyed for a like, not a single person.
Yeah.
As in, ang tagal ko ng buhay.
Kasi honestly, ako, kumari, in our village, like, it's obviously like, no one has a tarpaulin except for a Lenny tarpaulin.
Yeah, there's only one house na may Marcos Jr.
Talaga? I've
tarp.
never seen that.
Yeah.
And not just in our village, but like in my mom's village, your parents' village.
Puro, yun yung sobrang lakas ng togs, di ba?
Oh. And I mean, I know these are gated communities, kaya parang ito naman, elitista na naman si Lenny. Pero just to say, where we live, this is not, medyo maraming government people in here, right? So, I mean, I don't know.
Ah. Okay.
Yeah.
Bye.
Kaya natin to. Ipanalo na natin to.
Yeah.
I fucked that up again. Okay, bye.